Hi, this is Ross Harrison, virtual fitness trainer, fitness expert, and today I'm going to be talking about ab exercises, specifically things you can do to get the most effectiveness out of the abs. And that means, using the exercise to really target the muscles and make them work as much as they should. So there's really three basic things you need to do for pretty much any ab exercise. Do it slow and controlled, breathe correctly, and make sure that you're consciously focusing on what the abs are doing throughout the whole movement. So, easiest thing to do is just give you some examples. So I'm going to start with the old basic traditional crunch. And it's not the most effective overall ab exercise, but for demonstration purposes, it works pretty well. The biggest mistake people make is they try to do them too fast. You'll see people doing things like this, and it's like they're really working their hips and their back and their neck and not really targeting the abs. So instead, you can put your arms wherever you want, but just for a beginning, just keep them on your chest and just really slowly come up and contract. So you should feel like as you're coming up, you should feel an increased contraction and control it both up and down. And also, you don't want to just relax in the middle of the set, because that lets all the tension go and the muscles relax. But if you can keep the tension and keep it up and down, slow and controlled, and really just focus all your energy right on that area, it's going to maximize what you're getting out of it. As far as breathing, you want to breathe out when the muscles are contracting, breathe in when you're going back down when they're lengthening. It's hard to do that in talking, but I'll just do a couple real quick. And that really lets you it helps focus the energy in the right place, and it helps keep it slow and controlled. The other thing that people like to do when crunching specifically is when they're coming up, you'll see the hips rotate back. And it's sort of a cheat, and it's in a sense trying to help bring the upper body closer to the bottom so it doesn't have to move as far. But the more you can keep your lower body relaxed and really just, because it's for your upper abs, so the contraction should mostly be up here. So if that's where the movement is, that's going to target what you're trying to get. For another example of just how that works, I'm going to go to, some people call this a plank or various other things, but essentially you're just holding a stationary position. Well, alright, I'll just do it. Really, you want to try to be as flat as possible, and even though there's no actual movement, you still want to be able to breathe. So, when talking, that makes it pretty tough, but a lot of people will just get really tense and tense everything, the whole body, everything, and hold their breath at the same time. But ideally, and I'm going to over-exaggerate this a little bit, but you can see my stomach is going in and out, yet I'm still holding the contraction with the abs. So that, you don't want to have that happen. Or if you're too high, anything like that, where you're in a different position, it's going to make other muscles do the work instead of the abs. So really and these are two just really basic examples, but anything you're doing, just think about slow, controlled, focus on the area you're trying to work, and trying to relax other muscles that might help out and create momentum retreating. But if you do that, your ab exercises will be much more effective.